Joey with Tactical Response, joined by Don Edwards from Greenline Tactical today. He has brought in his rifle. What do I mean by that? I don't know. I'm going to let him talk about it.
Well, I guess we refer to it as a signature rifle.
There you
right?
go.
It's been nicknamed the Fast Eddie because that's an old Ranger Battalion nickname I had way back in the day. But yeah, this is the final version of the rifle that we've been working together with Cobalt for a while now. I've been shooting Cobalt rifles for now to about 2 years and working with them as a consultant. I like that company. It's real family oriented when it comes to those of us that are working with it. This is real similar to a rifle that some people have, everybody's been seeing me shoot, except for some of the furniture changes really. And this is basically the rifle that I've been running for the past year and a half or so. The only real new additions, this stock is different than the B5, I think, that's on the other one, and this is the Reptilia Corp's new pistol grip that they just launched. So both of these are Reptilia Corp furniture. This is their recce stock that is designed. This version is for the A5 buffer system, which Cobalt uses, and this is Reptilia's new grip. And I like it a lot. It's a good blend between smooth and not too sticky, but it's got just enough of an aggressive stippling or knurling on the front and back that so far sweaty hands have been just fine with it. So I've become a fan of a lot of their stuff. So I guess the heart and soul, most people say, is the barrel, and that is also the barrel that I've been working with Roscoe to develop. So
very cool.
That's the Greenline signature barrel inside the Greenline rifle. So the barrel is a project that I had with them off and on for years and years. We've been discussing the idea of taking their purebred stainless steel barrels, but also treating them, melanite treating them the way that the hard-use bloodline barrels are. So the idea was, can we get the best of both worlds? And I think we did, or we came pretty close. And then it's got a heavy taper. I know you can't see it here, but it's got a heavy taper. It starts out real fat back here by the chamber and tapers down gradually to the gas block. So you have a lot of the stiffness that you get out of like a bull barrel or a heavy barrel, but the weight out front is the same as a normal barrel. So
very cool.
It's a little bit more balanced. It's not lighter. It's lighter than it would be if it was all the way out. But I've gassed it up and burned it down from close range to prairie dogs at 500 yards with it. So it's a real good all-around barrel. It's 13.9 inches. On it is pinned Cobalt's new muzzle device, the RCB-K. So it's their RCB, but it's chemo. So chemo compatible out of the box. It's a 13.9 pin, so it's a 16-inch, rifle technically. It's got the Cobalt 15-inch handguard, their proprietary barrel nut system, upper receiver, trigger, Geisley G2S trigger. I'd say on the upper end of what you would consider standard grade. Raptor charging handle, ambi safety that Cobalt makes, their billet receivers set, and like I said, they Cobalt uses the A5 buffer system, which, if you're not familiar with that, it's the length of the tube is not carbine length; it's the same length as a rifle. What I think about it is it's really one of the sweetest, smoothest shooting ARs I've ever run, and shootability is not my number one thing. Reliability is number one for me, but then right behind it is shootability. It doesn't come with the aim point stuff or the maul or any of that crap.
Oh, man.
Sorry. They're only available at Firearms Depot, so John, he'll sell you all that stuff.
There you go.
He'll probably mount it for you if you want. Accessories that come with it, one of my alumni, his company's Base Camp Kilo, he makes these slings, so I'm supporting him, and I've been running his slings for a couple of years now. It's a kind of a variation of the standard 2-point adjustable sling, but he's come up with a pretty good system to S-roll it up and clip it on itself so that it's, like in the old days we put rubber bands around to hold our sling so that it'd get tangled up in the car. And then the other thing that I use, that I personally use, is this loop on the front instead of a clip. And these are from Ape Defense, and that's what I use, so I decided to include all that stuff.
The point of doing a signature rifle is so you can just be like, hey, like it's how I want to run, how I set it up.
This is how I run this is my rifle, this is it.
Guys, if you're going to take any Night Fighter, Dark Lab, or anything with Greenline Tactical, this might be like, take a screenshot right now so you can make it look like this, because then you'll have a much better time in class, that's for sure.
It sounds kind of cocky, but it does make sense to, hey, if you're going to do something, take a look at how the guys that have been either doing it for a long time or are doing it at the top levels, how do they do it, or how do they set up their gear? Maybe think about why, but there's probably a reason, and there's probably a reason why most of our stuff looks almost the same.
Where can they buy these again?
Oh, Firearms Depot.
Firearms Depot. Only place, right? Exclusively.
Yeah, they're going to be
through
exclusively through them.
I'm excited that you brought this in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends.